Okay. How's everyone doing? We're doing this. Nah, things need to go. So as you can see, we're doing another Assassin's Creed. For those who are veterans of my channel, you'll know I've started this game a few times before and never finished it. I'm hoping this will be the one that sticks. So, I have in the past attempted this game and not finished due to one reason or another. Either the first time was because my PC was starting to not be able to handle it. Second time was because I just got overwhelmed with a bunch of other games I was playing and I just lost track of it. And there were times where I was going to start it, but I just never did. But between getting the remaster, finally, which comes with 3 and Liberation, as well as the fact that we've done Edward and we have done Arno, which is 2 colonial eras, I feel I really should just finally tackle 3 Liberation and Rogue, just to complete up the colonial era of Assassin's Creed. I'll be very frank. The beginning's gonna fuck with me because I don't like Hatham. So we'll see how much I struggle with that part. Who knows? Maybe I'll be fine. But we'll be honest. We are doing the remastered edition, so I don't know if that makes a difference. All I know is it should look cleaner in many places. Other places, who knows if it can be fixed. But with that all the way, let us go to a time where the common people were rising up against despots. The idea of liberty and freedom and justice was rich in the hearts of Americans. And a young man was forced into a conflict that he didn't choose. But damn it if he was going to make sure the right side won, even if no one deserved to win.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
So some things to get out of the way before we start. First of all, love that Desmond's dad's played by Q from Star Trek. Best choice. One of my favorite actors. Second thing. I love how from Assassin's Creed 1 till now, so 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3, takes place approximately 3.5 to 4 months for Desmond. Assassin's Creed 1 is September 2nd to September 8th. Assassin's Creed 2 is September 8th to the 15th. Brotherhood takes place from September 16th to October 10th. Revelations is October 11th to 30th. Assassin's Creed 3 is Halloween to December 21st. We have gotten from September to December in 5 games, which is wild. Especially when you take into account, because I played 1 through Revelations here. If you want to watch them, go to I'll put the links in the doobly-doo. You get this idea that a lot is happening, but it's been condensed into this short span of time because of the Animus, which is a cool story, like a good way to info dump for Desmond. That being said, I just kind of hate what they do with Desmond's time, personally. Anyway, yeah, just you know, despite my not having ever finished this game, I will do my best to have commentary on what I do know about it as we go. Because, 1, I grew up in Massachusetts my whole life, so the colonial era stuff was drilled into me as a kid, because Spirit of America was the New England life. We started the revolution, blah, 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 blah. Though I know the game takes place mostly in New York because of the Mohawk tribe. The fact that the wall says no hope is fucking a choice. I think a huge part of why I never was able to finish 3, and it's a very, very, stupid reason on my part, I feel 3 was one of the worst graphically at the time.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Sean, I actually do like the Alice in Wonderland reference. Very cool literary metaphor. But I understand, 3 is in this weird stage between, 4 to the modern era and 1 to Revelations. And you can see it just in Desmond. He looks different, but in an uncanny valley way. You recognize him still as Desmond. Not much has changed, but enough has. Now, some of this can be explained in universe. He was in a coma and in the Animus for 3 to 4 months. The coma wasn't 3 to 4 months, but he was in the Animus for 3.5 months. There was a period where he was in a coma. His body is going to start atrophying. He's going to start losing weight. He's not going to be as full-figured as he is in Assassin's Creed 1. Also, man's stressed. that's going to do a fucking number on your body. So it's going to make you start looking more concave in the face. It's going to make you probably look more sunken-eyed because you're not sleeping properly. And this guy is having bleeding effect, which is probably leading to other things besides the hallucinations and auditory and visual-wise. Graphically, though, like mechanics, a lot of this is definitely Ubisoft experimenting with new engines, tech, all that. Which, in some instances, it works. I can say in the past that I did like the natural progression of the Assassin's Creed games graphically. But I cannot deny there are some cutscenes that stick out in my head, and we're going to see one of them in the opening of this game. The opening mission, you see it. There are just some parts where it's like, oh, this was bad. Like, oh, this is just bad. Even the remaster, I don't think is going to be able to save it. If it saves it, then I'll quit. I'll eat my words. But oh, it's rough. Also, again, coming off of, even though I haven't played 1 through Revelations in a while, we're here. We can say that, like, knowing that this story is taking place over the short span of like 4 months, I appreciate, but I also kind of don't, how we handle the events that led to this. If you know what I'm talking about, you know I'm talking about. The endings of 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations do kind of set certain paintings. But, you know, it is what it is. I know the ending of 3, but I have not experienced the end, so take that as you will. Oh, look, a shiny, glowy object. Let's totally pick that up. It won't be bad for us. Yes, Desmond, let's touch the ancient object that's glowing and flickering. And then place it into a device. Who knows what that'll do? He's just lucky it turns on the lights. So I will say, having played Odyssey, I have not played much of the more recent ones, but I did 100% Odyssey. Such a good game. I love this continual theme of the aesthetic for those who came before, in that it's so stark and like Spartan, and I mean Spartan as in like it's devoid of aesthetic, it's not fashionable, it's function before anything else. Because when you look at look at those who came before, they are dressed in regalia that's like...
The key. You must find the key.
Hey, Juno. They are dressed in ways that makes you think that everything of theirs would be regal. Including their...
Sir.
Like, their buildings. But Here we go.
Here we go again.
And plop. But no, like... Every EC place we find is, like, empty.
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
Great dad.
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
To this day.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
To this day, I still don't know how I feel about those who came before, because you get a bunch of them in Odyssey, and whoo, are they complicated. I obviously I have not played Origins yet. I have not played Syndicate, Rogue, Valhalla, Shadows, or the newest one. I am still playing catch up. I do not know much about the lore outside of 1 through 4, and then Odyssey and Unity now. God, I have still not played a lot of these games, given how much there are. I think like every 2 years we've gotten a new Assassin's Creed game since they started, to some varying average, I think. Also, okay, this I do remember, because I remember it sticking in my head. I like how the, like, tutorial loading menu that we're in, it goes from this very vague, featureless parkour site, and, like, we'll start...
Okay, Desmond, let's practice climbing on these objects.
With every glitch, starts becoming more detailed and more concrete. It starts becoming recognizable as things. And more than that, you can kind of figure out what it's becoming as it evolves. And I like that. It's a really cool way of, like, easing you back in if you hadn't played the series in a while between 2 and, Revelations and 3. Especially because...
You run your way through this little obstacle course.
Because, like, we're starting to see more, like, refined shapes of the buildings around us. And the floor is starting to look more like something versus just this blank canvas we walk on. But no, I also like this because the last game we played chronologically, release-wise, was Constantinople in the Renaissance era. We're definitely not in the Renaissance era anymore. We're moving forward 2 centuries, at least. So, like, there's that sense of, like, hey... Yeah, Desmond may be whatever to it, but, like, the players are going to have a jarring effect of, like, what the fuck? We just got used to Ezio's time. What do you mean we're going to be not there anymore? So this was a good way to ease you in.
These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Okay, Rebecca, you don't have to be, like, a little patronizing about it. Slam and jam. Don't let me pick it up. How dare you? Also, just by doing this, like, we're still in the tutorial, getting the tri-corner hat Templar, getting, like, a colonial era person is a great way to prepare the player to be like, oh, we're no longer in the Renaissance.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
We are now in a more modern setting. And look at that. Instantly, that glitch turned us from that side to we're getting fully fleshed out buildings with details. We get windows. We got the, not the gutters, the edge of the roofs. We are getting a fully fleshed out city now. Which, again, I like. I love this. I think this is a great way to do tutorials. Good way to immerse the player. It's diegetic. One thing I would have liked, because again, I'm just talking about, like, atmosphere. I would have liked is, as we're progressing this, the outfit of Desmond starts to change and we start seeing who we're playing as. Like, with each glitch, like, Desmond's hoodie's replaced with the colonial era clothing. His backpack vanishes instead for some, like, you know what I mean? Like, little by little, we break down Desmond appearance and we start getting the player character. And that way, when we do this...
Synchronization levels look good now. We should
wind
be able
up
to build the world. Time to find
fully
out
ready.
what the temple wants from you.
I would have liked if it happened gradually versus just, like, one and done. Because that would have leaned more into the idea of said synchronization. Again, just little nitpicks I'm going to make because this game is, what, a decade? Oh god, I think this game's older than a decade. Hold on. How old is Assassin's Creed 3? AC3 release date. This game is 14 years old. Well, 13 and a half years old. I say half, but I'm being generous. And then, yes, I'm going to complain a lot about this cape. I legitimately hate this double cape thing.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Fuck
Yes,
you and your mother.
Fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Well, if you haven't figured out yet, I don't like Hatham. For many reasons. You'll see them all as we play this game.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
You bet your ass I'm going to start giving you a little bit of details about this section because the creators of the game deliberately chose things that were going to take place, and there's reasons why. And I'm going to break them down as soon as we can.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Gonna sound like an elitist. I love opera houses. Like, the aesthetic, the warmth in the coloring choices, the, very something. It's timeless to me. I prefer opera houses to like modern day movie theaters, and I cannot explain to you why. It might be that there's a sense of like aristocracy, and I have never been remotely close to aristocracy, and I wish I could feel like that one day, just for a day. You know, get all posh looking and feeling and being like, yeah, look at this shit. Look at those chandeliers. If they played Phantom of the Opera, it'd be wild if one of those fell. They're not gonna do, because wrong time period. Just everything though about this. Ugh. Hold on, what time period does Phantom take? I think it's the 1800s, isn't it? What time? (1881). So yeah, we're 100 years too soon. Damn. Listen, I was just like, wait. I knew that the last two digits of the year was the 80s. I wasn't sure if it was 17 or 1800. No, it makes sense. It would be the 1800s because it was after the French Revolution, right? Okay. No, I should have known that. Anyway, I've been gabbing. The character we're going to be meeting is played by Balthier from Final Fantasy XII. And I think
My apologies.
he's also in Dragon Age. Not Hatham, but the guy Hatham's meeting. This guy.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
So, before I go looking, for those who do not know, the play that's being watched is called The Beggar's Opera. And it was, as Reginald said, it was made by John Gay in 1728. It is a real satirical ballad opera, and it was chosen by Ubisoft, like the creators, for very specific themes. The themes of the opera are, I don't want to be interrupted by the background noise. The opera's themes of criminality and corruption within upper society mirror the hidden conflict between the factions in this game. It serves as a contrast with the chaotic lower-class themes of the play, contrasting with the high society setting of the Theatre Royale, notes this person who made the article. The reason it was picked was because because the notoriety and satirization of the British nobility. And if you know the American Revolutionary period, we had a lot of thoughts about the British nobility. And by we, I mean the everyday common folk. So, with all that said, the context is perfectly fit for the actual story we're going to play in this game. The play that is being watched is thematically important. That being said, no, I have not seen the play. I don't know it. But I kind of wish I did. Anyway, my first complaint about this game is I've gotten so used to triangle, or whatever, your controller thing, the top button being how we activate Eagle Vision. Knowing that it's now left analog, I hate it. I still hate that.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
This is also your unprompted reminder. Continue to fund the arts, or patron the arts, by seeing plays, be it them at local schools, say your kids or local communities' high school presentations of plays, make it be like off-Broadway. Continue to fund the arts.
My apologies.
That was kind of rude, just shoving the man back into his chair. But yeah, no, the arts should be funded. And unfortunately, while Hatham has been unable to see this play twice in his life, that should not mean that you should go without seeing plays yourself. Because, you know, they're a great way to enjoy the arts. So go see plays. And if you do see plays, please in the comments, tell me what your favorite play was. It could be a high school play, it could be like you went to an actual show. I am curious. Sir, get a room. Or not. Just gonna continue on. Pardon me, madam. I don't mean to interrupt. Gentlemen. Oh, is that a Levis Coral? Dude, can you like leave the girl alone? She looks very upset with you. Dude, just shut up and sit in your... Stop fighting with your wife. These two are just trying to watch a play, and they're having a marital dispute. Okay, but listen, these two though, just the whole like, what do you think of the play? Yeah, what do you think? Meanwhile, these two are having like a fucking issue. What about you guys? What are you doing? Nothing? These shadowy four in the back, though, give me pause. More than the two in the front. Yeah, sure, see, Reginald down there is going to be sending someone off to go bump off another... Okay. We know our target is there. This whole side of the opera house can see me. No one finds that suspicious? I don't know. I'm just questioning Hatham's logic here. It's dumb. I don't know, just like, I would have been... Even if I'm engrossed in a movie, if I just happen to glance and see someone shimmying across the railings like that, I don't know, I'd have concerns. Maybe it's because I grew up in a post 9/11 society where I was taught for like months, if not years, if you see something, say something. I don't know. I don't know. I would have been like, hey, Usher, what's that man doing? Credit to the actors who definitely heard me drop like that. So fun fact, I actually know the reason behind this. So Dutch courage is called Dutch courage because back in this time period, when the British and the Dutch would fight on the same side, before battles, Dutch soldiers would drink a native version of, I think, whiskey or brandy or just some kind of gin type drink, and it would be a sense of like invigoration before battle. So the idea of just taking a shot of booze before a fight became known as Dutch courage. Don't ask how I know it. Just don't. I'm a nerd who likes to look things up.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
Dun 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 dun. They said Marvel had to do it. Obligated by Disney. Bum 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 bum.
Let me see how much.
So remember how earlier I said the graphics did not go well back when the original version? We're about to see if they fixed it or not. I'm betting they didn't.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
So, right there, I both love and hate this trope. The whole, you could have come to me, we would have found another way. In this instance, I'm not sure how I feel about it because, again, I didn't finish the game, so I don't know. They may address it later. It always makes me feel like the people who are saying that, because they're clearly enemies in this scenario, if they are so enemies that they're willing to off each other, why is there any indication or suggestive possibility that if one went to the other, they could have found an alternative? If they, like, either you hate each other enough to kill each other, or you are willing to be civil enough to look for alternatives. Which is it? Again, it very well just could be the time period of, like, this sense of honor and dignity. I don't know. But I just, it always bothers me when I see that in fiction. Oh, here we go. Is this going to be the fucked up? Oh, God. The kid. That kid. Nope, they didn't make it better. Holy shit, it kind of looks worse. Oh, God. Between the kid's face and Haven just going... I don't know. The graphics just didn't do it. Ladies. That girl was checking him out. Okay, so another thing for me. I actually kind of like... Yeah, I'm not a Lord of the Rings nerd, but I do like how it connects. Shut up. I do like how Hathan's choice to stab him in the back was the way it was because... As we know from watching Lord of the Rings and the behind-the-scene features, we know from Christopher Lee, stabbing someone in the back would not be some, like, loud shriek. It would be a quick, sharp inhale. So there would be little to no noise that would alert anyone to the stabbing. So that's why in Lord of the Rings... Two Towers? Or Return of the King? Whichever one Sauron dies in. Saruman. When he dies by getting stabbed by Wormtongue, he doesn't go like, oh, or anything. He goes... Now, in this one, it's obviously a smaller, more precise honed blade. So while, yes, it's still going to do major damage to, like, the lungs and everything, it's less likely to be, I should say, damaging to the rest of the body. It's going to be that just, like, stab, retract. The damage is done, and all the nerves that it cuts are severed. Yes, he will bleed out. He will die. But it won't be some long-winded, agonizingly theatrical death. It will be, as we saw, he just slumps forward and is quiet. I like that attention to detail, if only because it shows that even as time progresses closer to the modern era, the importance of the hidden blade is just, you can't replace it. It always hits its mark. Metaphorically and literally. Anyway... Before those ladies notice what we did, let's skedaddle. Evening. Oh, another marital... Is this another domestic dispute? Oh, no! Those women are in trouble. Oh, you two are going to volunteer? Thank you. I have other things to do.
But I've done no wrong. I swear.
Search him. Any weapons?
Whatever has happened?
A man was killed in the upper balcony.
Oh my!
Nothing.
So,
Keep looking.
the fact that they just searched him
I beg your pardon.
out of nowhere
Did you notice anyone
made me curious. But they also didn't seem to care when I walked right by them, coming from the way to get into that box. I don't know. Security just seems to suck here. So much for enjoying the play.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
Order! We must have order!
Move! Move!
Imbecile.
I do also like the commentary that's being shown here. All these rich people are now aware there's a murderer among them. Most of them are either gossiping about like what happened and like they don't seem that bothered, or they're immediately fleeing, causing more chaos, which would help the murderer escape. Case in point by what we're doing now. None of them are actually like taking this as seriously as they should, and it actually plays into why Hatham's allowed to get away with it. Because when you think about it, rich people really think they're untouchable until they're touched. And Hatham really put into perspective, hey, you guys aren't even safe in an opera house.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Pretty trinket. I'm assuming it's made out of like a type of jade and copper.
Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Clearly, Reggie has watched Mulan for referencing bringing honor to us all. So they've just left England 2 days ago, and we're on the Atlantic. We love a good sea shanty. Makes you miss Black Flag, doesn't it?
Some fresh air might do me good.
I'm being serious, though. I do love the sea shanties of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Like, the amount of times I would just put the master list video of you on YouTube on while I'm just doing shit and listening to sea shanties, too much. We're going to quickly do the 2 little mini games here, and I'm going to hate myself for this one because I remember hating this. Excuse me. Referred to as cowboy checkers. So I admit, I legit hate how the AI of this game is. I do not want to play first. I want to go second. Tactical camera, please. I'd like to look down. Ooh, okay. I'm going to go here. We'll go here. I'm going to mimic you. So the entire point of this game is to get, like, rows of 3 to take out one of their pieces and have the most at the end, if you can't figure it out. Get one there. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I'm thinking... Go right here. Look at you being clever. Now I can get you. I'm smart. Yes. You kind of did what I wanted you to do. Fuck yeah. Because now I can just move, so long as he doesn't take that. I can put this right there. Okay, he did what he did. He was on to me, but it's fine. I can work with that. Thinking one here. Trap his right there. Because if I limit where he can move with his pieces, that actually helps me in the long run. Let's go there. Be stupid. Eh. One piece each? Yeah, okay. Nope, 2. Wait. Oh, I have 2 because he has 1. Okay, never mind. I think here. What are you gonna do, bro? You would. That is a move you would make. You slippery devil. Let's go there. All right, now we get to move our pieces to try getting rows of 3 and start taking out their pieces. I'm not really sure what we can do. Because I don't see many places we can move in general. Because, like, he can move this piece here or here. Like, he can move this one back and forth. Move this one up and down. And he can move this one side to side. He can move this one side to side. He's very limited on what he can move. I can move this 3 places. But you get the fuck out of my way. And that's really all I can do right now. So I'm kind of like in a bind. I'm going to put you here. Keep that piece trapped. Okay. Very good, very good. Good move. I see you opening with the fuck you gambit. I then think, because if I do this and go here, he'll move this up, trapping my black piece. But if I go move one of these, I'd probably want to be moving this one. Because this one's already got 2. And I can keep that thing trapped by doing that. So I think I'm going to go here. Okay, okay. Continuing with the fuck you gambit, I see what you're doing here. Well, now I'm still limited, so I'm going to move you here. I see. Quite invigorating. Now if I move this to here... He can only move... Yep, okay. He can only move things in the middle. Got it. Sweet. Let's see. Now if I move this here, he can move this white one that's next to it here to block me in, but opens this up to move up, allowing him to go here. Like, it'll be allow these three to rotate clockwise. But that wouldn't be a terrible idea, I don't think. Hold on. Just watch. Let's see if I can trick him into doing it. Fuck. Didn't see that one. That was a good move. I did not see that. That was a good move. Fuck you. That was actually a good move. Good move. Good move. Okay, no, hold on. Okay, so if I move the middle one down... Dude, stop. I'm thinking. Move that there. I want to try containing things. And you're going to try containing things too, I see. Very nice. Fuck. Because now we can just do this again. Because he can just move that there again and just take another piece. Let's go here. Try containing shit. He's going to slide the bottom one again. I hate that he can just keep doing that ad infinitum. So what I'm going to do is move you here. Keep that row of 3 trapped so we can't just farm it. Fuck you. Fuck you and your mother. He definitely may have won this one on just fucking principle alone, because now he can just move this middle one back and forth over and over and just keep taking pieces from me. Yeah, he essentially set up a farm. What a dick. I'm caught in a death loop. Fuck it. I'm just gonna forfeit because I can't beat that. Well, fuck you and your entire family. Good sir. I hate everything you stand for. This game, though, I like. Final Rona, I actually like this. It is a very cool game, and while it can be very mind screwy, I think it's one of those, like, nah, once you get the hang of this game, it's good. So yeah, like, so what happens is you move a piece, any piece that's directly in the path you're going, like if I move the piece right, any of his pieces to the right of where I go get taken. The whole point, get rid of all theirs first. Case in point, we move this here. Because we moved away, we took those 3 pieces. And now I get to go again, and I now will move up, taking that 1 piece. So in 1 turn, he lost 4 pieces. And now he takes 2 and can take 1. So I took 4, he took 4. We're now tied. We have many opportunities, and I am thinking the best one might be... We're not going to be able to take a set of pieces. We can only get away with like 1 or 2, I think. Dude, I am thinking. Give me a goddamn second. Go here. Oh, I can't go that one. Okay. So we've got 2 out of that. Now I'm going to take another one. Oh, I can keep... Oh, right, I forgot. So long as I have an option, I can keep going. Fuck yeah. Let me take that one. That just included almost like an entire section of his pieces. Damn. He gets 1. No, he gets 3. Okay. No, he's going to get 4. Okay. Okay, we get it, you fucking jackass. Stop taking my pieces. No, let's go with... Go with this one. Then that one. Then this one. Take these 2. Then take the 2 above. See, this game I'm good at. The one we did first, though, the whole, like, you only hit, like, those 3 squares, fuck that game. This one's my speed. Because it's all about, like, figuring out what you're willing to sacrifice to make moves. Okay, okay. I see your play, and I kindly say fuck you. Interesting, interesting. The I'm a jackass gate move. I like it. It's a good defense. It is a very good defense, but I kindly will say, suck a dick. Because I'm kind of baiting you with this one. I'm hoping you take it. Yes, you took it. Fuck, I forgot you could do that. God damn it, you son of a bitch. Okay. He outsmarted me there. That's on me. Fuck him. He may actually win. I may have fucked myself for that one. I may indeed have potentially fucked thyself in thy foot. I'm not sure if I can pull this off. I think I have an idea. But it's one of those, it really depends on how he moves. Ooh, no, okay. I want him to move out. Come on. Okay. Take the bait. Take the bait. Take the bait. Fuck. I was hoping he would move this one, but he didn't. Shit. He wins. I accept defeat like a man. Okay. A gentleman accepts his losses and moves on.
Good morning, Doctor.
Maybe throughout the game will get better.
To you as well.
Doctor?
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship? Or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually.
That was loud.
I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness.
When I get
I'll
sent
be
something,
observing
I
the
go
crew
checking it.
during the
Automatically
journey.
starts the fucking volume.
We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
So the doctor is here studying, but also serving. Interesting choice of overlap. Especially given, like, what sea life is like back then.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Yeah, so, like, I guess you can say, arguably, we have always had this sense of city life is dangerous, you shouldn't want to be there. But yet we all kind of clamor for life in the city because of what it kind of brings in terms of job opportunities, potential for upward mobility and status. Like, the city has always been, like, this desired thing, but it's also been a, hey, fuck the city, am I right? Which will always surprise me. Also, we got Burlington, Hartford, New York, Boston, and what's this one? Cambridge, Waterbury. Oh god, these are all places in Mass? I think they're all places in Mass. Lewiston, Hartford. Granted, this could be Hartford, Connecticut, so I shouldn't say that. But yeah, New York, Hartford, Stamford, Lewiston, Boston, Waterbury, and Cambridge. Most of these, yeah, most of this is like east coastal cities. And Burlington. Burlington, Vermont? Or no, Vermont wasn't a colony yet, was it? I don't think it was. Could be Burlington, Mass, because there is a Burlington, Massachusetts as well. Fun fact, the closer you are to land, the more likely you are to see seagulls. So, if you are unsure where the coast is, look and listen for the gulls. Captain.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
I will always love that no matter what time period you're in, people who work on ships, like captains, all that shit, they give no fucks about nobility. They're just like, listen, on these waters, your nobility means jack shit. If the ship sinks, you're going down just like all of us, so your class means nothing. Don't get me wrong, there are people where it does matter, but like the general consensus has always been, yeah, no, when you're on the ocean, fuck class. You are just as likely to drown as everyone else. Helmsman, how we doing?
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms in troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
So, fun fact, because I am curious. Key methods of 18th century storm tracking. were ship logs and diaries. Captains and plantation owners would diligently record the weather patterns, which were later used to map storm paths. For example, Benjamin Franklin notably tracked a 1743 hurricane movement from Philadelphia to Boston by comparing notes with others. Barometers were used to detect falling air pressure, which is a sign of an oncoming storm, along with thermometers and weather vanes. Newspapers published reports on naval disasters and regional weather, which helped people track storms over time. Natural indicators, clouds, wind shifts, animal behavior were common alongside of the Old Farmer's Almanac for seasonal predictions. In systemic recordings, intellectuals like Thomas Jefferson and the Royal Society created early networks for recording daily weather, including temperature and humidity. So we have been tracking the weather effectively for centuries, if not millennia. I do like how it's not a modern thing to track weather the way we know it. We've just gotten better at it. Despite the efforts of those who would defund the hardworking people who track our weather to keep us safe.
And then
yes,
all
that
will
is
be well.
pointed.
You sure about that? Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Here we go.
Stay out of this.
Come on. You struck me. Okay. Before the attack indicator appears over the enemy's head. There we go. Beat the shit out of him.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
Mills, Quill. Come on. Okay, that actually is impressive.
We're ready to go again if you are.
Graves, Mills, and Quill.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Ooh, dropping some fucking threats. Groin shot.
Do you yield?
Never!
Okay, that's a good move.
How do you like these odds?
You're still at a disadvantage, bro. Disarmed.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
he's thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Again, as much as I hate them, the man knows how to fucking aura farm sometimes, and I'm just like, fuck you. You don't need to be this cool while dressing like that.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
Kinda do.
Beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Starting fights, Hatham, not cool.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
He has a point.
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Think.
Swim.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
There is something so badass about a man just staring you dead in the eye and pouring without looking, knowing that if he looks, he loses the, like, we're trying to one-up each other.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
I dislike how he leaves the object of which is the MacGuffin of this story in a fucking book. And just leaves it on the table. Like, anyone can just walk by and take it. I understand it's not meant to be taken that literally, but I don't know. If this ship is full of people you don't trust, you keep something like that on your person. Maybe I'm just too paranoid. I don't know.
Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should stuck with tinned
Boys.
biscuits. You looking for another fight? That it?
No.
Go away.
Okay. Rude, but valid. I could play these fuckers again, but I really don't want to because then I'll get trapped in a loop of wanting to prove I'm great at this. Sup?
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Okay.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them.
Oh, yeah?
Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
So I know it's not meant to be as deep as it could be, but I do like how this, like, already we see that there's a Brit and an Irishman between us two here. And where one, the Irishman, is trying to be genuinely like, oh, hey, nice to meet you, you know, come, we're both on the ship together, might as well be civil and friendly. Hatham is just like, yeah, fucking don't touch me. Don't talk to me unless I talk to you. You can feel the disdain from the Brit toward the Irishman. And it's kind of, it goes to show, like, how deeply the Brits mistreat the Irish. You can say all you want, oh, it's not that deep. It is that deep.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Very well. I will do just that. Yeah, also hate them. You make more friends with honey than you do with salt. Coming off that jackassy, like, They ain't gonna do you any favors.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
or the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
We know that... We knew the man was busy. Like, in the very beginning when we started talking to him, he's like, nah, I'm here to work, so, leave me to it.
Are you James?
Hi.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Right. That'd be nice. So we're getting a little bit of intel. Not a lot, but, you know, something.
You must expose whatever they're plotting.
Your crew's a tight-lipped bunch, but I'll see what I can do.
Well, hurry up.
Dude. Be thankful I'm helping at all. I could literally have just been like, no, I'll let them revolt against you, then just take over by doing what I do. Like, everyone saw how Hatham handled those jackasses on the deck. He can handle himself.
Evening, sir.
Evening, helmsman.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Why indeed?
He's a shifty fella. Won't hold it.
Quiet! Here he comes.
Well, that's suspicious. Oh, I like that song. Hold on. Listen, I like shanties. You can't be mad at me.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Okay, we already talked
Wasn't
about
by
this.
choice.
So unless I missed something up here. Nope, you just can talk to him multiple times, I guess. Okay.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and fish and biscuits.
Curious.
Curiouser and curious.
Most curious.
See, maybe it's because I've read enough fiction and watched enough stuff. Someone's leaving a breadcrumb trail. Because so long as you do it, like, somewhat sporadically and evenly, you can leave a trail of debris in the water for another ship to follow. Because the waves will only move it so much. And, like, the wake of the ship will keep it sort of, like, relatively straight line.
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
All right, let's do this. And I think we actually kind of liked Mills in the beginning. Oh, you got me. You got me, you bastard. Disarmed. Sorry, Mills. It's either you or me.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
Kind of a dumb choice when you think about it.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Let's fix the sails, boys. See, that would terrify the shit out of me. Just seeing the water come up like that and just get higher and higher and be like, oh boy, we're fucked. Especially because, like, all it takes is one wave to just knock you from this ship into the depths. Then you're gone. Like, the ship ain't coming back for you. You're dead. It's not one of those, oh, we'll just send someone out for him. No, with this kind of storm, you're gone. The waves will just take you far away in any direction. And besides, look at the water. Look how dark it is right now because of the storm. No, I would not want to be in there because I wouldn't be able to see any direction. Normally, you can see up and be like, oh, sun or moonlight filtering through. Nah, in this, you're just going to get dark on all directions. You're drowning.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Aye, aye, Captain. As you order. There we go. Oh shit, oh shit. Good old Assassin's Creed. Yay, Ubisoft. The best game mechanics ever. Gotta love it. I didn't even do shit. I was just trying to climb over to the fucking ledge. Like, there's nothing I could have done. We were plummeting. I'll try this again, Hatham. Nope, 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 nope. What the fuck? What the hell? Game tells me to go up to that area, and it's just like, oh, by the way, the minute you touch it, you get launched into the sky. Am I just, like, not going where it wants me to go? I don't know. Do I need to get on from, like, this side? Okay, we're here. Okay, clearly I was getting onto this pole from the wrong side, I guess. What do I know? Cut the ropes. The sails have been loosed, and oh shit, we're fucked. Another reason I would never want to be a colonial era sailor. Just knowing that at any time a lightning bolt could just shatter fucking my boat. Nope.
Help! Please!
Hold on, James. A real man is coming to save you. It's fine. Okay. Watcha.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Don't thank me yet. We still have a problem out there. See it? There's the problem. It's coming at us. And maybe it's not coming. Sorry. Problem solved. $72 days. It's a fucking month and 2 weeks. 5-week journey on that small of a boat. Fuck. I would go nuts. Tight living conditions, like ration resources, storms. Oh god, I'd go insane. Why's he got gold? What the fuck you fucking... Or is... No, wait, is that... Oh no, I think that's meant to be like hardtack. I don't think that's actually gold. I think that's meant to be like hardtack or something. Or maybe it's a form of like cornmeal. Either way, I don't think it's gold now that I think about it.
Make ready for our arrival, men.
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Climb up to the crow's nest. So, okay, one thing I do remember, and I'm not even going to bother trying, this part pissed me off a lot in the original version, because if you do not go up the middle of the thing, say you go up on the riggings, they don't count it. You gotta climb up the middle, which I always found to be so dumb. It doesn't matter how you get to the top, as long as it's the path they tell you to take. That being said, as a New England kid, I never get sick and tired of the view of Boston. It does not matter the time period, but just seeing that city always does something. Shipping up to Boston, lads. Sailor's Bay.